What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network, and we back with another reaction video, man. As y'all can see, got my cool little vacay view, you know what I'm saying? Deluxe apartment in the sky, you feel me? Deluxe apartment, good floor to ceiling windows we got going on right there. But with that all being said, man, we got another video. We back with a reaction. We got the late great S-Bone talking about Adam 22's secret affiliations. Yes, Adam 22 secret gang affiliations, being extorted, maybe being called out on, you know, whatever he got going on in the streets that he shouldn't have going on in the streets because Adam 22 really ain't involved in the streets. But with that being said, man, we want to start off by saying, rest in peace, S-Bone. Long live S-Bone, man. His untimely demise, if you don't know about it, go look it up. You know what I'm saying? We might have another video on that later on, but right now we saying rest in peace to S-Bone. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Follow the Instagram channel, Trap News Network. That's TRAPNEWSNEWORX. Trap News Network, man. And we're going to go ahead and get into this video. You feel me? I'm noticing that it's a lot of little discrepancies in the comments, man. Y'all got to chill, man. Y'all got to chill. It's only YouTube. It's only YouTube, man. It's a lot of racial tension in the comments. A lot of y'all didn't like my video where I just simply asked the question, are Southsiders allowed to snitch on the blacks within the penal system? You feel me? And then you got some people saying, yeah, it happened to them. You got some people saying, yes, no, blah, blah, blah. Look, all I'm simply saying is I just want a Southsider to make a fake page and really break it down to me, because if y'all do it from your real page, you might get a DP, bro. And I don't want you to get a DP over a YouTube video. It's not that serious. So make a fake page and then explain to me like how that go. You feel me? But you will see us a lot of our, you know, a lot of my black followers or subscribers or supporters, whatever y'all call yourselves on YouTube, they saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple dudes that saying that they actively are locked up within the penal system right now and the Southsiders are snitching on them. So I'm not sure, because I just want to find out, because I want to know. But with that being said, it's still only a YouTube video, so don't go too crazy about it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point in jumping through the phone, trying to fight somebody, all that kind of stuff. It's not that serious. It's not that serious, man. But without no further ado, we finna get into this video. S-Bone talking about how he think Adam 22 has secret gang affiliations. Rest in peace, S-Bone. Let's get to this.
Interested in fighting.
The younger generation are finding themselves because the people that's in my generation and probably a couple of years younger and older, they perpetrating fraud and they playing games. They not laying the right foundation down for these young people to really follow and really just, you know what I'm saying? Because we understand we living in this little whatever you call it.
And for those of y'all who don't know, before he passed away, S-Bone gotta be at least 50. Gotta be at least 50. Had to be at least 50.
In the streets or whatever, we understand we live in that. Mm-hmm. But understand that you got to do X, Y, and Z though. Don't do this. Don't be like me. That's what I'm telling you. Don't be like me. You going backwards, nigga. You a gangbanging, you a failure. Period. The only thing you can do is try to right your wrongs to your rights.
Do you really?
Hey, that's the message right there. Bro said if you a gangbanger, you a failure. The most you can do is try to right your wrongs until they right. That's real. Don't let that go over your head like a do-rag.
Have hope though that like gang culture could basically become a positive thing over time?
It depends on who it is, who got the spotlight, you right, and what they doing with whatever it is that's going on and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like this. Somebody that's like me, coming from where I'm coming from, the shit that I'm saying, they might listen to me. They might not listen to another one. They might not listen to their homie. You know what I'm saying? Because they seeing like, damn, Bone, he's still regular. Like, hello, you still gonna be yourself, but we don't gotta be chipping it, killing each other, doing all this bullshit, smearing each other, you know what I'm saying? Because we need to be getting back to really loving each other. As far as the black culture, I'm black, if you ain't noticed. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's crazy to watch this in hindsight, because it's almost like bro knew he had like a cloud, like a dark cloud of death over him, and like he's trying to make his rights with God, trying to get right with the universe, you know what I'm saying? It's like bro is like, I guess for lack of better words, bro is making sure that it's very clear that, you know what I'm saying, he's coming in peace and he got a positive message, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he did some things in his earlier days that he wasn't really too proud of, you know what I'm saying? Or things that he just, you know, kind of wish that he went and did as far as keeping his soul right with God. But definitely you can tell that he's trying to make sure that it's understood, that his conscience is clear, you know what I'm saying? Let me get back to this real quick though. My bad, y'all, I had a phone call come in. But yeah, I don't know, man. But you know what I'm saying? We gonna see. Make sure this is recorded. All right.
Yeah, I got the.
I don't know if you know.
I
You
figured.
know what I'm saying? But that's what we need to be on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I love people. I always been a people person, but I'm always gonna be pro-black first. But I understand the difficulties of trying to get through to my people. You know what I'm saying? I understand how it's gonna be different stuff. That's just what it's gonna be.
Right.
You a good person. You know what I'm saying? You got your little flaws. Everybody got their flaws. You know what I'm saying? But people gonna see your skin. They gonna see your skin color.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they ain't gonna even really like probably, you know what I'm saying, give you because they on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's not forget that Adam 22 does put black and brown people on his podcast in order to exploit them and disrespect them. Obviously, they're allowed to be disrespected because they're doing that shit to themselves, but we're not going to pretend like Adam 22 is not profiting off of black and brown beefs and black and brown gang cultures when he this random white boy from like New Hampshire or some shit.
But if you want to go to heaven, bro, you can't just be loving all blacks and just hate all other races. It don't go like that. You feel me? You got to love people. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. God ain't saying, okay, just only black people's coming. No. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's just what it is. But a lot of people acting like they gonna live forever. They forgetting that you here just to get old and get back to where you came from. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't believe in God. But how could you believe in the devil or say it's some kind of satanic, some type of bad stuff that exists?
I don't believe in any of this, for the record.
But it exists though, and it's real life.
What?
Who would have thought that the man that let his wife smack somebody else and do all the weird shit that he do is godless? That's not the most shocking thing I've heard today.
It's just
Not at all.
Good and bad, hell and heaven, God and Lucifer.
I don't believe heaven and hell exist.
It exists, and
do
only
we
you
know?
gonna find out on your own if it exists. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down
But
for that.
hopefully something to happen that'll make you draw into that. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got them voices on the inside and shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't control your thoughts.
I'll say this though: you read that Old Testament, and God was flexing. He was making it easy to believe in Him. The past 2,000 years or so, He's making it pretty tough for you to believe.
Well,
He's not putting it right in your face.
No, but that's what everything's designed for. See, if you already been in the Bible, then you know that we in the times that the Bible speak of. You know what I'm saying? That's why people need to be getting in there and
I
reading.
think people have always thought that we were in end times. And
Nah.
I think that's just like people prioritize the time period that they're alive. Because if you go back to the 20s, everybody thought the world was about to end then too.
I'm not talking about the world. I don't think the world's finna end. I don't
Right.
think that. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by we at the end of the times, the one world, government, all that old stuff, all that stuff is being spoken about. Now that shit is coming to fruition. It's coming in front of us right now.
I definitely agree that there's a lot of threats right now that seem very unique.
For those of y'all who don't know, it's a lot going on in the world. We got the BRICS global economy system. We got Donald Trump. For those of y'all who don't know, I'm trying to give y'all a time of when this video was made. You got Donald Trump was just last week arrested in Fulton County and given a mugshot. He still might end up being president in 2024. We're gonna see how this video aged, but I think that Donald Trump gonna win again. Yeah, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on, man. You got Pizzagate. For those of y'all who don't know, I don't know if I'm gonna get flagged for that, so we can't go too deep into that. But it's a lot, man. Barack Obama's brother is going off talking about Pizzagate. It's a lot. It's a lot. What a time to be alive.
Throughout history.
That's why in the industry, God is on the bottom of the totem pole. They just say that when they win them awards, but they don't mean that. You know what I'm saying? Because in order to succeed in this little, whatever they call this little stuff, we already know they don't want you to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going to be the narrative, and that's what's going to happen. That's just what it is.
Was your faith as strong when you were still in your like really intense gangbanging part of your life?
Man, I always been believing in God, man. What? I pray all the time. I've always prayed. We all grew up in church, all black people.
Now, what I will say, some of the most spiritually enlightened people I've met in the LA County jail system, for sure. Some of the most spiritually enlightened people, some of the most well-thought, well-rounded individuals, well-spoken, highly articulate individuals have come from the LA County jail system. And all it takes is one bad day. You feel me? Nobody ever wake up in their bed and think that they're gonna go to sleep in a jail cell. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that again. Nobody ever wake up in their bed and think they're finna go to sleep in a jail cell. So I do believe that this is a highly intelligent, or was a highly intelligent, highly spiritual individual. I don't have any doubt that that man made it to heaven.
People getting away from it though. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but God while I'm here, man. I just got shot in 2 type of sick situations. And that's just a brief, you know what I'm saying, increment into my my little crazy life that I live. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I'm working on trying to put it all out there. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's always pushed me to do this. So I guess now, shit, you know, yesterday's price ain't today's price or whatever you say, because I'm on Adam's show now.
He
So
said it.
nigga, y'all got to pay nigga, if you want to fuck with me.
Let me ask you about this. I noticed when I was watching another interview with you that there's a lot of snoo in your language and the not who. You might say
Oh,
snoo.
yeah.
So that's what I mean when I say Adam be dissing T-Real. For those of y'all from LA who know what that mean, I think bro be dissing T-Real. First you had the gay crip that was banging Hoover, you know what I'm saying, so he say. Even though, let me say that, let me take that back. First of all, it ain't no such thing as a gay crip. So that's my bad. Let me rewind that, you know what I'm saying, let me rewind that. I shouldn't even said that. You got the gay dude that was perpetrating a fraud to be a Hoover, you feel me? You know what I'm saying, who was impersonating the Hoover, because I ain't even gonna play like that, you feel me? You got, you know, Adam 22 co-signed that, he sanctioned that, you feel me, because he got an issue with T-Real. Now, he basically playing on S-Bone Crippin to diss T-Real, you feel me? You weird, bro.
It's a habit. I'm trying to get
And
out.
there's
Trying to get out of
some
that.
other little like gang disses you be slipping in there and stuff. Have you been doing that since you were real young?
That's regular lingo. Look, let me tell you something, Adam.
Tell me about it.
And I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro.
So, especially considering his age and the purity of his conversation, I don't think S-Bone was sending any direct shots at T-Real or the Hoovers or anything like that. Yeah, it's a disrespectful term, because we're not gonna pretend like it's not. It's also just a part of day-to-day conversation when you come from a certain neighborhood, a certain demographic, you know what I'm saying? So that's, you know, kind of part of his dialect, whether it be respectful or disrespectful or not. For S-Bone, that's one thing, because he was a member, you know what I'm saying? He was, you know, he was from where he was from, he was who he was. Now, Adam 22, I don't even know why you involving yourself in this, bro. Like, that's crazy. Like,
All that lingo that you seeing on this social media, that should come from the 40s, bro. Facts.
Really?
Yeah.
So
That-
Crip Mac went and
That
adopted
come
that?
from the 40s.
Really?
What? That come from the 40s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The dance that Lupe doing, that's the tiny low shuffle. That come from the 40s,
Right.
right? You know what I'm saying? Turned up, like the word terminology turn up.
Right.
That come from the 40s and the 60s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That used to mean you wanted to fight.
Do you identify as sporty?
I'm from 40s.
But the sporty is still cool? You still saying it and like rocking with that? Or is
What you mean?
that's eternal?
What you mean?
I don't know, like, do you say it? Because I noticed Lupe brought a bunch of people from 40s through one time, and they were talking about being sporty nonstop.
No, that's just a lingo.
Right.
That's just a lingo.
That's just funny to me because that seems
That's
like...
just a lingo. That's just basically saying I'm sporty, I'm cool, I'm whatever. That's all.
I just feel like sporty probably was like a much more normal word like a long time ago.
Sporty just mean fly, fresh.
I know. It's
feel
a
me?
dope word.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it sporty. You feel me?
Right.
You know that's a link. These is all lingos like
It is
like
a
you
lingo for
fig
the
me.
niggas.
You know what I'm saying? You know we on Fig. You know we the only neighborhood that's on Figueroa. You know what I'm saying? So we say you fig me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different lingos and shit. You know what I'm saying? But all gangs got their own lingos. But majority of this shit that they seeing on here, that shit come from the 40s. But we just ain't never had the spotlight to really just do what we need to do. We got a lot of talent over there.
Right. I guess like what I'm saying is that's one thing I do like about the gang stuff. The more I learn about it is that there's a lot of shit in it that's like clearly like really old and like left over from back in the day.
So this what I got for
You don't get
now,
that
Adam.
as much now.
Because now you flip flopping now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because at first you was hanging out with the Hoovers and the Comptons.
I'll hang out with whoever.
But now
for those of y'all who know, yes, he was. Adam 22 was like the biggest supporter of the Hoovers. Now you flip-flopping with the neighborhoods. That's an interesting fact. I never thought about that until S-Bone just said it. That is an interesting fact.
you on this neighborhood side.
I don't have a horse in the
Okay,
race.
So after
So when T-Rail was working there, you was all Hoover down. So now that you got an issue with T-Rail, you switch with Crip Mac and Brick Baby, you know what I'm saying, 600 and all them, now you neighborhood down. Wild boy. It's a wild boy.
The neighborhood was gonna be Bloods.
I don't know.
Let the
Whatever they
Bloods
want to do.
Let the Bloods get some light too.
Whatever they want to do.
Yo, I stupid.
Right, next he gonna be with the Bloods. He gonna, right, oh God.
I don't know.
I almost said something. I caught myself.
Whatever I can do. You think the Bloods are kind of mean though?
The Bloods are mean?
Yeah.
Nah, Bloods is cool.
Bloods be cool.
They real,
They be
like
chillin'.
militant. Cause real Bloods, you won't even know they Bloods.
Well, because I had Snoopy Badass in here, and he was basically saying that Crips always support each other when one of them becomes successful, and he was basically saying that the Bloods are kind of mean and they hate on each other and shit once somebody starts going up.
I can't speak on that. I don't know nothing about that.
You like my cigarette.
That was one of the best faces anyone has ever made on here.
Smoking a Newport indoors is crazy. Smoking a Newport cigarette in an enclosed space is a wild thing to do.
That was a true screw face.
Boy, yeah, knock it off. The hell? Come on, Adam, God, don't do it.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead.
The younger generation is
Let that
way
go.
Older. They perpetrating fraud and they playing games. They not.
We're gonna let that go. We're gonna let that go right there off the Newport indoors. But if y'all enjoyed this video, even if you didn't enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow the Instagram page, Trap News Network. That's TRAPNEWSNETWORX, Trap News Network. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Come through for the next one. We out here.